How does that work?
You just watch people streaming, I think.
Very good.
Investigate. Welcome back, Tar Guy. Welcome back to Danganronpa 2, the final chapter.
I knew you could do it.
Yeah, that's it. So let's, yeah, we're like right up to where we were.
Nice. You met some art today. Nice.
Spooky art. Ooh.
Nice soup.
Wait, what? How did we get here? Yeah, 5A. Huh? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this'll make me back down. Yeah, this is some DDLC shit. Stand proud.
I am concerned.
Yes. Oh yeah, remember that room down there? Oh no, I don't like that one. Where are we going? Oh, the dojo. It's gonna have all the cherry blossoms. I do. No. I did a minute ago as well. Oh, I'm well, thank you, Mariko. How are you with your new friend? Hell yeah. And it was good. It was a good time. Oh, God. Let me get my whiskey. Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense. Yeah, actually. Oh. Huh? What is this? Oh my god. My beautiful boy. Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope Speak Academy by Monokuma. What? Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this? Oh. Shit.
Hey,
So just as I thought, Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious he looks.
I've been muted, Lamont, wrecked.
Oh, is he?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know how long I've been muted for the whole time. That's hilarious.
Yeah, have you heard Andy at all?
Nah, it's all good. I haven't said much.
So just...
Nope. Damn, I've been talking to Mark the whole time then. That's I don't know.
So, it just sounded like I was talking to myself.
Yeah, well, sorry about that, lol, XD. I was saying, yeah, good. I was just responding to you like, oh, Mark, good. I was asking about your head. Is your head still... Wait, did you hear that at least? I asked you if your head's doing better.
Didn't you respond to that?
Yeah, then I have no clue when I muted myself. That's impossible. I must have just fat fingered. Well, I'm back. Thanks for telling me.
Yes, you saved the stream.
Yeah.
So just as I thought, Monokuma made this. Oh yeah, I already heard that. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it.
Or maybe you ask
I'll look
me.
at anything that might be clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is.
This is some. Oh.
I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope Speak Academy's history, as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction of Hope Speak Academy. Hope Speak Academy is
Nice, Mark. Nice.
a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are the key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope Speak Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope Speak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it's also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope Speak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they've decided to implement a new system, killing the kids.
Oh
The
God.
Reserve Department.
That's us.
Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope Speak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope Speak Academy was now available to the talentless commoners. The fucking bukkake rifles.
Yeah, what the fuck?
People who only cared about the brand. With this, Hope Speak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Hope Speak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope.
Hope.
And just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy. Hope Speak Academy was crippled by this incident, and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end.
Jesus, what? That really close that.
What? The ending was so sudden, like a manga that's suddenly cancelled in the middle of its run. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga, the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy. These names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right? The manga only mentions names, so I don't really know the details, but no. It'd just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The Reserve Department. That department was only built to collect money. I was one of the Reserve Corps students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird.
Oh, you're here again.
I am, man. And that thing's weird. It's you, of course. Look at you.
Oh,
Your dumb hair.
come on, Dad. Come on, don't make fun of me. Huh?
Hey! Hey!
Yeah, you can hear me now. Why did you forget that you were part of the Reserve Department, Ben? The Future Foundation, Mr. Worldwide, took away your school memories, right? I mean, what's amazing. But you should have known even before, you fucker. So I think it's
Sorry.
what... But you should have known before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too.
What do you want me to say?
By the way,
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation, Mr. Worldwide, must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of the Reserve Corps students.
I got it!
Or you willingly seal those memories yourself.
Huh?
You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often. Now that I don't know anything about that, though.
Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come on!
When the things get inconvenient, you can always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a reserve course student. You Legion. Oh, back at it again, guys.
Damn it. What the fuck?
Nice.
True bullet. Oh my god, we're collecting
Yeah,
true bullets.
try collecting true bullets.
Oh, kill me. That target seems pretty far away. If the production team had more time, there could have been a mini game here.
That's wait, what?
Wait, what am I saying?
What the fuck? That would be fun, yeah. They definitely had something planned there.
It's armor and a helmet. Did the map developers design this to reflect
The map
Japanese
developers?
dojo?
Hey.
Come on. What are you doing? Makoto. Ahajime. This cherry tree is in full bloom. It may be a tasteful sight to see a blooming cherry tree inside a dojo, but in this situation it just looks bizarre.
Dummy. Samurai armor is cool, hell yeah.
There's a straw post. I guess that means it was used for training. I wonder if any evidence was kept in here during the...
Yeah.
There are a bunch of wooden lockers here. Each of them has a traditional looking woodblock key sticking out of them.
When someone says dojo, my head goes to Warframe. Nice.
Yes, they're just for shit.
Dojo.
There's nothing in particular that looks like
Yeah.
a clue. Lamau.
Definitely not the evidence from chapter 5 or 6 in there.
Let's get...
Wait, can we go to the
fuck out.
greenhouse? The greenhouse is here, right?
It is, but also I think isn't...
Well, that looked really fucky for a second. Look at the floor
Yeah.
textures. Sometimes they like spin. Oh,
Oh,
hey,
oh, Kazushi.
Hajime.
Hey, where'd Sonya go?
I'm going away now.
Bye.
Am I gonna talk to my boy?
Yeah, I'll talk to him. But I'm just gonna save real quick.
Oh, is there any dolls here?
Yeah, there's one in the biolab and one in the office,
Ah,
according to the thing I was reading. What's that here?
that looks like bad area.
That is the biolab, but I guess we can't go in there yet.
Yeah. Hey, Retro, how you doing?
Welcome.
And welcome back.
What's going on?
This hallway's kind of creepy. I can't go to places I should be able to go to. It's not like a rule of being enforced for no reason. Is there like some sort of invisible walls or something? Yeah, that's what Sonya was saying, the erected walls.
Yeah.
So just find the one open door.
Shit.
You alright?
Fuck. Yeah, sorry, I was just moving shit around. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Excellent. No, that's still not open.
It must be like a garden then or something, right?
Oh.
Definitely not. So we didn't miss anything in the training room, right?
I'll go back in to oh, here we go.
Ah, 5A. This is just the default classroom, right?
I think so.
A violin. There's a picture. More books.
There is another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy.
Sounds familiar.
Who the fuck is that guy? Oh, he has a Monokuma. Or maybe this is the logo on that thing.
Yeah, it's the logo on the other manga too.
Wasn't The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned in that other manga too? It's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt, and it was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history.
Hello, Kaz, you sentient bastard.
Sentient fire. If I read this
Yeehaw.
manga, will I be able to learn a little more about the incident?
I'm sad that Gundam's gone. Me too, man. Me too.
Always in our hearts.
Always in our hearts.
Still screaming. I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages. Does he look like anyone we've seen?
No.
Okay. To see what I can learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated, stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is, as the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key player in that event was a student named Azuro Kamukura.
The ultimate weapon, wasn't that the ultimate weapon? Oh, I could be wrong. Don't tell me. I'm so dumb.
That name looks familiar.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think. Wait, was that Junko's dad?
Oh. Well, no, like Hyoko's dad, you mean, right? Hyoko's dad was the principal of the school.
Oh, Kyoko's dad? Oh
Yeah.
shit, what was Kyoko's surname?
Egg yolk? Wait, what the fuck? You're live?
That's it.
Yeah, we've been live for the last 3 hours.
Nani?
Izu
Oh, I didn't even fucking...
Rukamara.
Izuru Kamakura. That definitely looks familiar.
What psycho pings before you go live? Listen, we were going to go live, but then we started playing Minecraft, so I was like, we'll go live in an hour.
It was great, we had a little fox.
We had a little fox. Santa's taking my cans. He's going to be fucking dead if he does.
Lost.
How you doing, Go?
Go. Yeah, there's the surname there. Was that the surname for egg yolk?
Isure Makara. I can't remember.
Alright. Give me a second.
I'm bad. I'm going to take it out on chat. Oh no. Look, from now on, when I ping the Discord, I'll say I'm Kirigiri. Yeah, Kirigiri's one.
Kirigiri, that's it.
Okay, let's go.
I'm just looking up something. The guy in the biolab, the office.
I'm hopping off Twitch. You're leaving already, Merrick? See ya.
Goodbye, Marek. It was nice to see you.
Just a question, do any of you... Any of us what? Yeah, because I have plans, we'll have fun. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, Marek. Irizuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents.
Do any of y'all know how to pencil spin?
No.
No.
Well, maybe. What is pencil spinning? Wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. Oh my god. To protect such rare talents, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who was known as a symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy's Students' Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. Holy shit. Were they the ones in that room?
Yeah, I think they were the ones in that room then.
Oh my god, we're getting lore about the last game. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talents and conceal the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of Reserve Corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated, and the uprising began. And that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Eventually, that incident will lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Works cited Danganronpa 0. Zero.
That's me. Pencil
I
spinning
sold your
is what
parents.
people do when they're bored in class. I just used to throw my pencil. I used to just doodle.
With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy.
0 bitches, more like it. Yeah. What irony. for a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. Unless he's saying that was Makoto and he just went wild and killed everyone, but that makes no sense. It sounds like that is too illegal, man, for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent.
Damn it. He always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But ultimate hope. Naruto mentioned that before too.
Power guy, yeah. He's just
Looks like it means something completely different here.
the worst prank you ever pulled off on a teacher.
What Naruto said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Here, it said that the reserve department students in the reserve department began uprising.
Shredding
Ben.
on that Christmas tree.
What about me? Was I a participant too? No, it's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that.
Nice.
Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope Seek Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is a far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was that? And who's this other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. I'm out of here.
It's a banger of viewers. And yeah, Monokuma does piss off everyone. Is there someone who even likes Monokuma? They're like, oh yeah, I'm pleasant when he's around. Yeah.
Monokuma probably likes Monokuma.
Monokuma likes Monokuma. He says to himself.
Raw!
Raw.
Did we ever find the SmackDown room?
The what?
The SmackDown room?
What's that?
Well, you got a Raw room.
You're so fuck. Oh my fuck. I'm going. I'm getting it, man. I have to get.
Thanks for watching, guys.
I have to drink.
Okay, I think there's a hidden Monokuma in here somewhere. What the hell is this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. Oh, there he is. I got you, you little bitch.
I've been found.
Hell yeah. Oh, another manga.
Hey, we're at the morgue.
Yeah, I found the Monokuma. It was under the desk. I've seen this in movies before. It's a refrigerator for preserving dead bodies. At least, that's what it looks like. That's not possible, right? Keeping dead bodies in a high school biolab isn't something you just joke about.
Yeah, Kaz has the Monokuma wallet, so he carries them around everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It just feels so forced. This idea should have been cancelled during development, stand proud, or something. Huh? What am I thinking? There's another manga just laying on the floor here. This time the title is Manga for Morons. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Holy shit, we're gonna find out what it was.
Holy shit.
I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? Just what was that incident really about? It might turn out to be something lame.
Wait, Mondo's body was in the morgue. Did we ever see it though? Maybe she just put the butter in there.
I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents.
Oh my god.
An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Who the fuck named this? This is such a bitch to say every time. This drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the reserve corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. Jesus. But the movement was not confined to the internet, it began spreading and eroding the real world.
It's a fucking light novel. Where are the pictures? I thought it was a manga, bro.
Hey, what the hell? When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light.
Wait, you guys want the drawings? You guys want the funeral? The fun of funeral?
It's what the people want. Next time on Mandy Pants. But when it was too late, by then it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to a more uncivilized time, when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while eating their meal.
Yummy.
By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world.
Despair.
Acts of terrorism and coup d'etat began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religions, or personal gain. Just war.
Just war.
Pure war.
Pure war.
And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization. You know, for kids. Devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy. A group called Ultimate Despair.
We've been doing a little more crimes.
Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. What the fuck? My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was in the freezing room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant, my couch.
Oh, not Makoto's couch.
What's happened to them?
No.
Hey, you seriously are yelling at a manga? You fucking stupid, what? It's a book, you can't talk.
Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you don't like manga? Damn. You just have too much of a low IQ to understand, I guess. A high school student who doesn't like manga, it's like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Okay, no, that's a thing.
Enough! What is this messed up manga?
I thought you'd know by now, you know, if you bastard. Such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but you know, I guess, you're locked in or something. For you not to remember that, such despair. That's for the future foundation, Mr. Trio of Five's fault, though. Thanks for them for stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during the period has been completely removed from your brands.
This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it. There's no way that's possible.
Lad, do you know what do you know what game you're in, lad? How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues are here for reals.
Hello.
Please understand, I'm rooting for you, man. Montip. If you don't learn anything about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world, man. See ya.
Oh, Termin. I see. So that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning.
I only like chocolate too, so I guess I can't be an office lady. Well, as the headmaster and former leader of, let's say, I'm conflicted, you know.
Feeling cute, might
He's
convert
off
to
to solve the
sadism.
house crisis. All right, lads. So just referendums and the referendum.
The referendum.
Barry Lou.
But what is the referendum, Mr. Roy?
Sure, don't you know yourself? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate, but feeling cute might convert to Satanism. Samesies. But on the other hand, I'm worried about the weather. You guys will be okay in the outside world. It's a bit cold out there, isn't it? It's fucking freezing. Pipey bursting. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what on the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. He's giving them the same ultimatum as the other students.
He's trying to make us feel despair toward the outside
Yeah.
world, so we'll want to stay in this island. But there's no way I'm gonna do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps, no, that's definitely it.
Nice.
Thank you.
How about this chat, right? After we beat the game, me and they will do a just chatting stream, essentially, and we will just draw for like 2 hours of all the people we missed.
Yeah, just little doodles.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Oh, that
We'll do the
sounds
rest of the funerals, and then I'll do the collage thing that I want to do.
Oh, fuck yeah. Whether or not this incident really happened, one in the world is the ultimate despair group. If they're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope Seek Academy to its destruction.
Bucko is canonically lactose intolerant. He just needs to tolerate it. Yeah, what the fuck? Why don't lactose intolerant people just tolerate it? Like,
So ignorant. Are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Seek Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they're called Ultimates. Then are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? It's no use. I'm gonna freeze to death. I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the room. Phew! That was close. I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next?
don't know. Where are we going today?
That's so close.
Yeah, we're gonna play D3, but we're gonna play Ultimate Despair Girls after this.
Oh, in here.
We're gonna take like a break from Danganronpa. We'll take like a week break of Danganronpa though. We're gonna play
Yeah.
other games. But we're playing after this Ultra Despair Girls, and after that Danganronpa 3, assumingly.
No, I should ignore it. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see him.
Oh, you're gonna be raging when it happens in like April.
Despair!
Piss pear?
Despair.
Is there one in here?
Nothing in here except for this fucker.
Jeez.
When I saw, yeah, shit. When I went inside this room, that bastard bear suddenly was here. You keeps glancing at me with those eyes.
And that damn smile. I wonder why.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty shitty either way.
Damn right.
So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot.
I don't want to do that either.
On your knees.
Oh my god.
They say girls is about 17 hours, so it's about 170 for us.
Hiya!
True. Well, hello,
Hello.
Hachimi. Hope you're doing fucking well, man. Did I get our Christmas bonus?
Boom, boom.
Are you pleasing well? You're pleasing well, right?
What are you doing here?
No, no.
It's called V3 because the DR anime is called DR3. Oh,
Interesting.
so you just call it V3. Okay. Well, there was another thing I needed to tell you about this floor, bro. Haha, I got bored drawing the manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? Oh, I'm gonna voice it out. Oh.
You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place.
A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. Man,
What? I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up. What did you need to tell me?
The referendum. It's about the key piece of information you've been waiting for so long, man.
What?
Surprise! It's about the ultimate despair.
Nani?
Come out, Louis Walsh. Even though the term. Hello. I'm piggybacking off Simon Cowell again. He refers to these groups these days, man.
Actually,
It was originally the title for the high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive.
A high school
Her
girl.
name's rhymes with Funko. Lady Junko Inoshima, bruh. Junko.
Junko Enoshima?
hey,
As the former Ultimate Despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor. Wasn't really funny though. It was kind of fucked. I didn't laugh once.
I was just scared.
And created the Ultimate Despairs. There was only one really horrible person in that group.
don't fuck with me.
You're not gonna mention Genocide Jill? Like, I mean, she murdered like thousands of boys.
She was good.
She wasn't even killing like adults, she was killing boys.
Yeah, but she was, you know. She
That was her
fun.
defense in one of the trials. I won't kill you, you're not a young, handsome boy.
Hey, you're not a little boy.
Yeah, I don't kill girls, I kill handsome boys. Like, lady? Hold on a sec. I know what the Ultimate Despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl. And the PP execution is very sad. Humans are obsessed with the philosophy, have an uncanny power to attract others.
Genocide Jack is a misogynist. Wouldn't that be...
Genocide
What's the
Jill?
opposite of misogyny? It's like misandry.
Misandry, yeah.
Because she hates fellas.
She hates fellas, so she's full of misandry.
Murph.
It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko, man. No, she likes men, that's why she kills them.
Fair enough.
Do you remember when she said Ahina had mommy milkers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She was always going on about her tits.
You think you're better than me because I have a flat chest and you got them big, cojones, well-endowed mommy milkers.
What?
What? We're talking about who murdered who here. I don't know what my boobas have to do with any of this.
Dude.
With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that an incident became the tragedy in the first place. God must have really hated you to make you so dull.
So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize a threat?
huh?
Then what was their purpose?
Huh?
What?
You...
Like I said, why did they cause the incident? Doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'll do what they did without a purpose. They're not fucking crazy. It was Junko Inoshima's despair, man.
Nani?
For Junko Inoshima, despair isn't about purpose. a set of principles, a way of life, or even an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Inoshima as Junko Inoshima.
What are you saying?
I'm a stuffed bludgy. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Inoshima is so full of so much despair that she is truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving. For her, everything is despair.
What the hell?
With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, grudges, hate, and anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. And also, the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was on their own, anyone else's, was dictated to Junko Inoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god, but like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Inoshima's name. For example, man, they killed their families, friends, and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do, man.
There's no way something that crazy is possible.
What?
Do you know that the final days of the reserve corps students during the tragedy of the Hope Speak Academy?
Final days.
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history.
Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
Listen,
of course.
they fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so 2,357 students of the reserve department
God.
all committed mass suicide.
Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students? Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded.
Who was? One person was excluded, huh? Is that moi?
Damn it.
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair, Junko Inoshima. Ha, doesn't scare me at all. I mean, I'm not scared.
Bastard!
Junko Inoshima's already dead.
Huh?
Nice. Oh, look, there she is.
Oh my god, there she is. She even has the little Monokubas.
Insert that one Danny DeVito meme. You know the one. Nice.
Alright, see you later, fucker. Oh, Junko Inoshima is already dead. What does
Yeah.
that mean?
How's
Why
he
does
know?
Fucko know about that?
How's he know, huh?
He's Makoto's couch. Hey, Fucko. Is it true what you said? Junko Inoshima is already dead?
Huh?
I don't know which one, Kaz. No, there's so many. Is it? I started blasting Trash Man. You know, there's so many Danny
He
DeVito.
was crawling out of a couch at one point.
Danny Dorito. Like, I don't-
Ah, classic.
What, you didn't see? There was that book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life, in that bloody classroom. Oh, we haven't gone in there. Oh, Suicide's Badass. So that one.
Ah, yeah.
That's a really good one.
Bloody classroom.
It's not, exactly.
No, wait. What was that you said about the killing school life? Like the killings we were involved in. They were killings that happened at Hope Speak Academy.
Hey, there's Hero.
I love him.
Me,
As I
Bukake.
recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. The Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy. My boy's on screen. Yep.
Hey,
For a manga about Killing School Life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed Killing School Life was Junko Inoshima.
The mastermind that took her own life, which means Junko Inoshima is dead.
like,
It turns out that the school life was part of the whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope Speak Academy and forced them to kill each other.
Former students of Hope Speak Academy. And she took away their memories. That's just like us.
Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. Ha! There's a limit to being a cruel asshole.
The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing.
So,
The students of Hope Speak Academy are widely known as the symbols of hope.
Hope.
By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival. They were trying to fill everyone who would watch the broadcast with despair all at once.
That's messed up.
No, that's wrong. But that's messed up plan was stopped. Junko Inoshima failed. Junko lost the students she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. But she lost Corcus, to be fair.
Then Junko is no more. Yeah, them's the rules. She had to die.
Um, no matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter. She got all the execution. She got turned into butter. She got hit by baseball bats. She got crushed.
Oh yeah, she loved it all.
Yeah, she loved it all.
Big smile on her face.
She got burned and hit by a fire truck. And he clearly hasn't played the first game. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter.
bastard!
Junko Inoshima isn't alive anymore. But that doesn't mean she's dead.
Then, what? Who is our enemy? If Junko Inoshima is already dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we're involved in resembled the killing school life.
Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Yunko and making us go through this, but I don't know why I said it like
I
that.
swear to God.
The Sonya influence. An imitation is just that, an imitation.
The influence.
The influence.
No shit.
If the students from Hope Speak Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake.
But if this is really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too?
The whole thing was a lie.
The cameras over at Yabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere? Just like the
Yeah.
surveillance cameras
They're
during
on
the killing
TV?
school life? Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom. Nice.
Nice.
Hey, nice.
Nicer.
He's back. Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh?
What? Do you have a problem with that?
Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I'll just raise the flag.
Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's gonna happen if you do that?
Ooh,
One
how
step at a time.
exciting.
You're getting closer to clearing my character open.
You're not making sense again.
You want to see my art?
Well now,
No,
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything now, including the information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise flags like crazy. I talked to him.
Oh, fuck.
Hey,
The Kill the School life is about how former students of Hope Speak Academy had their memories taken away and were forced to kill each other. The surveillance cameras throughout the academy were filming and broadcasting it Mr. Worldwide. And this is the same thing. Right?
Oh, it's exactly the same?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Maybe she's just undead, yeah. Oh,
Fourth floor.
oh my god, we changed floors.
It changed to a different hallway again. It's so sudden.
Akane,
What's going on to make something like this happen?
headlock me with your ties.
No, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right. There's no time for me to be surprised by something like this.
Run straight into her legs.
Full
Full
force.
force.
Fucking yo, boy!
Sit on my shoulders again. Oh yeah, remember she sat on our shoulders?
Wait, what? When? Where?
In the,
What
in,
you-
in the
when did I
bathroom. To see how PP got out.
Yeah.
Go beyond.
There's another Monica. Oh my god, look at these dead though.
Yeah, they're cool, yeah.
There's another Monokuma in there, so we need to find the thing.
You want to
But
talk to
first,
me?
I'll talk to a certain party.
Oh god. Holy shit, that's a short
Your
shirt.
beautiful face.
That's a short skirt, sorry.
It is.
The glitch is fucking with you so bad.
Akane's twitching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings.
There's only one thing I'm looking at.
Hey, what's happened?
Based on
Well,
my
you know,
gut
it's
feeling.
just my gut, but... Feel like someone's getting closer.
Hit the Specsavers. Huh? What do you mean? Who?
So,
I don't know, it's my gut after all.
It's just my gut.
He always takes my lines. I hate him.
Yeah.
But still, her gut is pretty impressive.
Okay. Who the fuck has ever said that? Hey girl, can I
Damn,
rearrange them
girl.
guts?
For some reason, it's strangely intuitive.
No glitches in my kit.
And Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming.
Wait, they actually had ... there. That was false.
Yeah.
Wait, they actually did your joke.
That wasn't me.
That was the game.
It's surprising, but her gut must be correct about this again.
Oh, you're such a
About this-
troll. Oh my god.
Lamau.
Maybe your monitor's dirty.
Darn.
I don't see anything. Oh, there, back there. Turn around. Turn around fully, like 180, like this all. This is the I swim face. Oh.
Yeah, this is it. This
What?
is where she flopped on the ground.
This is
Swam
where I
like a
just
fish.
started screaming at her for 20. Oh, that's. I need to. I think I clipped that. That's
That was
so
a great
funny.
clip.
Just me,
Yeah.
just like, what have you been doing for the last 40 minutes? Is that the...
I swim fast. Oh. Oh.
I need to find
Oh,
that.
the music room, of course.
I need to play that. I need to find that clip for chat and show it. For a go on that.
Yeah.
Just me screaming at her for like 10. What are you doing? This is run.
Stop! Go! Oh, what the fuck? Is it the Ten Commandments? This looks like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange.
Oh really? What, the Matrix on the piano or the giant tombstone?
Yeah. That piano hasn't been tuned
Ah,
in
shit.
a long time.
This piano's out of tune. Luckily I went to
Hologram.
Specsavers.
What the fuck is going on? What's that? Surveillance camera?
No
Let's look at that.
tunes.
Surveillance camera? Why would there be a surveillance camera inside a school? I wonder, does this have the same purpose as surveillance? We already found this out.
Don't you fucking say it, Hodge.
Monument? Looks like it's some sort of suicide squad monument. Why would there be a monument in a music room? To combat the biggest, most... Oh. And not just that. The mark engraved into the monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right?
It's the worldwide.
Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up.
I hate these characters so much. They're so stupid. Yeah, they just believe Monokuma.
Everything is it. Origins.
Nice.
Oh. It's a very nice looking grand piano. Might be very valuable. Ibuki might have been able to play this.
She can't though, 'cause she's dead.
She is. What is this? Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding a report we gave you the other day, we've obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon
No,
further
they-
investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors.
Wait, what?
What?
Is that the alternate ending? Where everyone leaves?
This- What?
Do, do, do.
You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors at Hope Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them into our care as soon as possible. Though, I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko Inoshima rallying them. In the worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins, and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we've received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program.
Neo Worldwide.
Survivors at Hope Peak Academy. 15 students. Morphogenetic fields.
Oh,
Is
God.
that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was part of the Future Foundation. There were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking about from some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore, maybe. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost.
Nice. He's back.
I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed. The Future Foundation is on our side, at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. So, the fellas, Makoto and all, they're the Future Foundation. That's what we were saying.
Yeah, so they're probably the good guys.
Yeah. But if that's true, Chiaki would have made that clear to us. No. As long as Nakuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. What if this is like 50 years later and they're all in their 70s?
Oh, that makes it worse, because then Chiaki was working for Makoto and Hina and Yoshi, probably.
Yeah.
And Kyoko.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because they formed the thing. Monokuma. If he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko Inoshima are making us go through this.
Are the cramps back?
Nani?
No.
Oh god, get the Advil. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was that ancient ruin, which we're in right now, you know? There's no way that's the research facility. If there really is a research facility on the island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow, there are still so many mysteries.
They went away, nice. Was there a doll?
Alright, who am I
there?
gonna
Oh, yeah?
fuck now?
Wait, where are the dolls? Yeah.
The doll's in the office.
Oh.
Oh, which is where we're going.
Nice. Danny Dorito.
Can you see me?
Can you
This
see
feels
me?
different from a classroom.
It's probably the office, right? I mean, it says on the door outside. I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it.
The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere.
How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonya?
Listen,
Give it up already, that's my fucking wife!
you're gonna learn something today.
You're gonna learn, boy.
You found me.
Huh? Are you serious?
List of subjects. Oh look, that's your man from the...
Yeah, I see.
Tower.
I see Hajime.
Oh, do you?
His name, Hajime.
Oh yeah, Hajime, Chiaki...
Tiramisu.
Kamikaze.
Let's go Blackboard. Let's go to the Blackboard.
Who are these people down here?
Yeah, this is why we banged Sonya and put her in her princess dress.
Hmm? There's something written on the blackboard. What's written here?
Why is the little asshole so prominent?
Kinda
Wait, she's old. She looks old. See the last
does
soul?
look old. Is that her mother?
Are we like in a simulation where we're constantly being like replayed over and over again? Is that why it's all glitchy?
That's
and
what I
shit?
was thinking. Yeah, that's.
Well, they also said
all
that
the glitches and shit.
Sonya said that in chapter 2.
Yeah, but she was kidding around.
You can legally wank to her. What?
Finally.
Now she's definitely 18.
List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that are names I've seen before. Hajime? Pinata?
Pinata? Now,
that- There I am. An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before.
Hey, look at the
but
name.
etched into the placard says.
Isuru Kabebe.
Hope Peak Academy founder, Izuru Kamukura. That's where we saw the name. The founder of Hope Peak Academy. And this name, Izuru Kamukura. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it. Another mystery. The game is afoot.
Nice. Of course, Fucko has a lot of pent-up rage. He's probably been the same height since he was 12. Maybe. Maybe he just hasn't blown off steam in a while, you know? He just needs some alone time.
Yeah, you just need some jacket, bro. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, little asshole is written there. What is this newspaper? What is this?
Alone time is actually alone time with Pico? Oh my.
It says Miss Little Asshole. This can't mean the same little asshole, right? I mean, little asshole we knew.
Was little.
She was little. She was much littler and looked more childlike.
But still 18.
It was pretty, yes, 18, please. It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in the newspaper. In a way, I could see the resemblance to Little Asshole, but her height and figure weren't nearly as sexy. I mean, it was too different from the Little Asshole we knew. What does this mean?
Hey, this lady looks pretty mature. Is that Little Asshole's older sister or something?
No. It says Little Asshole here.
Damn. That's her then.
But she's not she's just asshole.
Well, then Little Asshole has an older sister with the same first last name. Yeah.
An older sister with the same first and last name?
I mean,
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's definitely not Little Asshole.
But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Well, it's not like I was close to her or anything.
Wrong.
She doesn't have an older sister. This is my old voice. He Little Asshole is the Sijani family's only daughter. So does get a new crush. Oh no. If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? There's no way. It's too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Little Asshole then.
Huh?
of course not.
What are you saying? Little Asshole doesn't have a curvy body like this. I mean, she was a famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap looking like that.
Well,
I don't know, man. Maybe she had a little growth spurt.
What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Your logic is invaluable, you know, like, yeah.
today,
But regardless,
I'm
all
feeling
the-
white.
All the clues have been provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? Is this the truth?
If this is the truth, then the little asshole in the newspaper. Is he really saying this is the same person? I like that. She didn't actually have a genuine smile when she was alive. Like, when she was smiling, it's usually because she was mocking someone.
Yeah.
This one just looks like she's just a normal person.
Damn, so one short asshole-ish blonde girl got a growth spurt, but the other didn't? Damn. Rip. These little assholes. I mean, oh, shit. Damn. Fuck.
I mean... Somebody clip it. That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up little asshole when she was already dead? Why does this even exist?
Bucko didn't get the growth spurt.
Hey,
Could it be related to the list of subjects over there?
Huh?
this is bad.
If any subjects, maybe it means that we are some kind of experiment, right? Didn't that experiment change little asshole's body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying out loud sounds messed up. What experiment? Bro, you wanted pictures of Zanya in the toilet earlier.
Zanya. Did you say Zanya?
Yeah, I didn't mean Sonia.
If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under the list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
What's going on? It better not have anything to do with the time travel. Nice.
Flowers. On top of the desk? Plus, they look strange to me. Oh shit. Are my eyes just tired?
Well, hey, what if little... Okay, so the next word's asshole. Little gangster. Baby gangster.
There are letters floating in the air, like the music room from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko and Oshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko and Oshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean there's an order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily.
Nice.
Whisper.
What if she isn't dead? Oh, damn. Okay, well, this should totally raise all the flags on this floor, man. Congratulations, Hachimi. You shall now go on to the next stage.
Oh, yeah!
You win a brand new microwave worth 429 pounds.
Stop, bro.
But that's not all.
Whoa. Next stage, eh?
Stand proud, Stand proud.
Wait, we never spoke to Fuckboy.
Are we screwed?
The list of subjects seems really dangerous.
Hey,
Don't tell me it's all the killing is gonna have some sort of psychotic conclusion, like it's some sort of experiment.
Leave here? Yeah. I'm going home.
Whoa.
Damn it, not again! The hallway's different from the last time. I guess when that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I moved to a different hallway than the last. How could he do that? No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it would just going to waste my energy.
I inhaled way too much there. Holy shit, I coughed. Whoops, my bad.
Silly boy.
In my defense. Starts beatbox.
Oh, That's the lab. The art room is over there, isn't it?
Big off room.
I think this is the art room. That's what we're saying.
Another banger by Kaz. Yeah, I've got ADHD. Admiring those huge doinkers. Like admiring them, Scoop. That's not how windows work, man.
Okay, I'll just leave you to it. Oh, okay, come on. Now you're just fucking with me.
Listen.
The Rec Room.
This is where we watch the movies.
The movie. No, the Rec Room is where Sakura died.
Ah.
I think the media room is, or the AV room is where we watched the movie.
I believe in gender equality. My fists are fucking unisex. True. Oh, there's a manga. Oh well, I can't play pool on that.
Come on,
Bro,
fellas.
I'm not a wizard.
Stupid ghosts. There's a billiard table, a dartball, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think of. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside a school. There's that book. I wanna play. I wanna. Can I just? Oh. This is dartboard, but this is still a school, right? Or did Monokuma just randomly make up this place?
Yeah, the music's so overwhelming. The guy is going ham on his guitar.
He's loving it. It's a nice, firm-looking leather sofa. It looks like it'd be comfortable for anyone to sleep on. No, it doesn't.
It looks annoying to sleep on because it has
Yeah.
wooden arms.
It looks terrible. There's a lot of different magazines here. Fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, sports, computer, travel. There's even a magazine about cameras.
I think
It's just that red-haired chick from earlier would have been happy to see this.
I don't even remember her fucking name.
Ah, fucker.
Yeah, someone did sleep on it, technically, yeah. By that you mean was knocked unconscious twice, nearly.
And died.
And then committed
Died of death
committed chop suey
in Minecraft.
in Minecraft, which I
It's
did
a
earlier
file.
today.
It's a file with Hope Speak Academy's seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? Yeah. you
Wait,
did
the
it.
guitar resets every room? I didn't even know. That's funny.
Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously Monokuma's responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope Speak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a new hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope Speak Academy was behind something like that. I don't really get it, but there's something about those words. True hope, huh?
Nice.
Hope Cultivation Plan is
Oh, it's back.
every time. This hologram again. What's this one say? Looks like another email passage.
Oh, no, he's gone. Shit. He left immediately. Fuck, I just posted it.
Regarding the report we gave you the other day. We have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in your care, or in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Wait, was Hope Speak Academy a thing by the Future Foundation to try and keep them safe? Wasn't that...
Yeah, that was the thing.
I distinctly remember us
That's why
saying that in the first
you
game.
gather all the ultimates to keep the world's greatest minds alive through the world's end. And then
Yeah, well, I think it was just a normal school at first to
Yeah.
like nurture their hope.
they all willingly got their minds wiped as well.
Lamau. Though they were all dispersed, but due to the fact that that we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded. So, wait, is that like why Mikan had wounds and shit?
Maybe.
So it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others. So we've decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of the future filled with hope.
Nice.
Hope?
Let's see if the guitar comes back.
It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by Future Foundation,
So
right?
bad.
Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why are we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set this all up.
What's this?
My hegemony. If you keep worrying like that, you're gonna end up with a toothache and collapse.
It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
Exactly what it looks like. They're from the Future Foundation's Mr. Worldwide's emails. I thought they made a perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking, and I got them. Yeah.
You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
no.
But who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all.
There he is. He's back, baby. Better than ever. There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now.
He's back.
Guess who's back?
And he's gone.
Goodbye. Bye. Welcome
It's back. It's back, but it's distorted.
Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. I'm pretty much used to it by now. But even so... What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality.
Oh, this is fog. Hey, what?
Ah. I better.
Better. Upside down.
I better.
If you played this one, oh, look, there's Monokuma. Look, he's followed you. See, you could have hacked this. The only when this came out on phones originally, you could just flip your phone.
Oh my god.
Hacker man.
Wait, this came out on phones originally?
Yeah. Well, it's PSP and stuff. Sorry, not phones. I think they were PSP games or some shit. And then they were ported to phones.
Port me hurt or dirty.
It sounds like
the pool.
It sounds like really old, like Duke Nukem music or something, or Wolfenstein 3D stuff.
Yeah. 16-bit music.
Hello.
Call me.
It smells.
It's close, very close. Someone's coming.
Kane's twitching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut feeling.
They're definitely really close. At least that's what my gut's telling me.
Then answer this with your gut.
Her boobs are glitching. Oh my gosh.
Is it an enemy or an ally?
They are really, really something. Let's see what my gut feeling is.
Tits McGee.
Well,
The boat.
Yo!
He's right, they're both.
Both? What do you mean?
You.
I don't know the details. It's my gut after all.
Well, that's true, I guess.
She ended up being right. True?
Right about what?
I don't know. That someone's close, but like she's always being teleported around. Is she talking about the Monokuma floating around the place? Library.
Library. Oh, that's where he spent all his time. Get
That's-
out!
oh,
Get
that's-
out!
that's
This
where-
is it.
That's where he is with his
my
light.
God. To be or not to be. Oh, Cuba. Let's get the fuck out.
My boy. He's in the Bukake. He better be in here. I'd lose my shit if he's in here. -2.
This must be a library. Damn, I'm a genius. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it.
It's the email.
Could be anything.
What is the dusty letter on the desk still? I think it might be. Oh, he just can't interact with it.
Nah, the only thing
The
interacting
Bukake kid. Yeah.
Bukake. This hologram again. It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails.
Mr. Worldwide.
I should read it. There's no doubt that it's another clue. The Future Foundation 14th Division. Makoto Negi.
It's playing New World, and it's in his name.
Oh my
It's
god!
our boy Makoto. Tell
Where are
them.
you guys?
Tell them, Makoto.
What are you doing? No. What are you doing right now? What are you doing in a serious act of treason? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world.
The true hope.
The 6 of you who joined the Future Foundation
The world.
because you agreed to our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. So, Makoto and crew broke the remnants of despair out of Future Foundation?
Don't know.
Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. What does this mean? The email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Negi,
Who's that?
but he's with the Future Foundation, right?
Mr. Worldwide.
He sounds like a fucking nerd.
Damn, Makoto's Mr. Worldwide. It fits so well.
Oh my god. Then, so Makoto was Pitbull the whole time.
Knee eggy.
What a twist. Yeah, Niegi.
Mr. Miyagi. Mr. Miyagi.
Ripafumi. F for Hifumi.
A big F. Has to be a capital F, boys.
True.
Then, why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation?
Nah, Niag. Yeah.
Whisper.
Mr. Nag.
Mr. Niyagi.
We're back. We're back at it again.
Yes, who's back?
He just appears. If he just appears around the corner, he's like, "Who are you?"
Library. No, that's wrong.
Oh. I swear, if this game ends with Bukake and Makoto coming in, and then Hajime's like, "Who are you guys?" and then Bukake just says, "Tell them, Makoto." I'm gonna shit my pants.
Make it all make a... Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
the
my
old
god, I
map.
forgot that was...
The old. It's the old map. Or not to be.
Nah, that's a good joke, bro.
Oh, that transition. Are we going into like a battle in a turn-based RPG?
Yeah, I think this is the... Wait,
The
this isn't
laundry.
a classroom at all.
I saw him. I think I saw him.
Yeah, this is the last one in the game.
2B. Oh my god! I bet you like looking at her upper. Remember the game told you that, bro? There's a part of that game where like the game starts talking to you. It's like, I bet you want to have sex with her, don't you? And
You
I'm like,
dirty
whoa,
bastard.
whoa, game, calm down.
I mean, it's just because it's true.
Just because it's true. Hey, you're the person who made it so like she breaks.
Yeah,
her
this is
clothes.
your fault.
Yeah, you made me horny, bro.
Didn't I walk into a classroom? I don't get it, but this looks like the laundry room. There's no use in worrying about it, but I was in a school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room.
Well.
If it isn't the last fucking Monokuma of the game. Well, it's been actually a long time since I saved, so I'm gonna save real quick.
True. Don't sniff the laundry, bro. Sniff it. Stick your head straight into the washing machine and do a big
Oh, fuck yeah.
achievement.
No.
Welcome back to my Diamond Achievement Guide, fellas.
Should I start a circus? Yeah. Wait, can you quickly open up your achievements and go into the Kazuchi one and show everyone the art of Kazuchi?
Oh, fuck, that wasn't what I meant to do. Kazuchi.
This is the one you have. You have it.
Oh, I have it, do I?
Yeah.
Oh, I do, of course, yeah.
And just look at this art. Sonya's one's her in the dress, but look at Kazuchi's one.
Oh my god, he's beautiful.
But he has no shoes on or socks.
How do I make it bigger?
I don't know. But look at that. He got no socks, bro.
No. Look at his hair.
Yeah.
He looks like a lion. He looks like Ace.
Himbo feet.
Himbo. Oh, yeah, male. Yeah.
No socks he get. That's true. You have to wear your socks.
Tablet PC. This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power is on too. Oh look, there's Junko. In
Yeah.
the
The
fashion
ultimate
magazine.
fashionista.
Is this the next clue? What if we see Alter Ego?
Hype.
I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Neo World Program.
Top secret.
Neo World Program. This word, Neo World. New World, it's the Illuminati. It seemed to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already.
Pie charts.
Yes, we have nuked Ohio.
Just Ohio.
We can have peace. The New World Program has another name. The Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. The Neo World Program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World Program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, the Ultimate Neurologist, and the Ultimate Therapist were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World Program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Finally. Did I just get an achievement? Did you hear that?
No?
No, that was weird. Additionally, the Neo World Program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in a synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic, virtual world.
I think all sentient beings are a bit cray from time to time.
What's quick?
None.
Nani? Advocating straight Pride Month. No. Oh my. Program. A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. Ah! I screamed loudly, as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to accept that. This... There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice.
Gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character out, bro. Now then, despair is waiting for you.
Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. made up,
Meet up.
including me too.
Nice. Am I real?
Nice. Well, I guess I'll see you later.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hiya.
How are you doing? How are you enjoying the killing school trip? By the way, you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning, yeah? From the point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a god. You guys, the only ones watching who can save them. The end of the world, haha, what you gonna do? What you gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. I don't know how I read that so well. That felt good.
This hallway. Oh my god, he's beginning to believe.
It's
Holy
just...
shit.
Oh god.
When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the Gaim. I don't really see a resemblance, but... Oh, this is trippy.
Yeah, he was talking to us. Is the red door behind you? Hey, there it is. No, what?
No, that's the staircase.
Oh, yeah, shit.
We're down at the Gaim. Oh, this feels weird. Oh my god.
Oh, the
Oh, my
Tamagotchi.
pet! I just checked my Tamagotchi real quick while having this midlife crisis.
It died.
Oh, it died.
Oh, well.
Well,
Leave it dead.
I guess I'll clean up its shit.
Yeah, it could stay dead.
Okay, bye.
The way you pronounce Jim is how I read it out as a little child. Yeah, the
Gaim.
Gaim.
The Gaim.
They have said so many times in the last game, I actually started saying Gaim. So,
Yeah, because if you say Jim, you'll get confused if it's an actual fella named Jim, you know?
Yeah, let's go to the gym, you know? Not sure.
Wait,
I don't
who?
know him. Why am I going there? I don't know who Jim.
Well,
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect?
And morphogenetic fields? Huh?
The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking fake medicine that you believe it's real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite. Which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real.
Why would you bring that up all of a sudden?
Oh.
oh my.
I am not sure. I do not fully understand.
What the fuck?
Alright, Sonia, never mind.
Never you mind.
There it is.
Mwah.
Love that door. What's that say? What's the wall? Like, what's that green text? Oh my god. Just nonsense, okay.
I think it's like hexadecimal, isn't it?
Ah,
Is that what you call hexadecimal when it has like the numbers on the letters?
I don't know. That's hurt my brain, though.
It's computery thing.
Talk to the bear.
The bear.
The moment you discovered that the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear. So if I gaslight myself into thinking I'm dead, I will become dead.
That's it.
Yeah, got it. Is that where he zonked off?
This is it. This is where it all started.
That's where he got zonked. Is he going to be in there zonking off? Go in.
Oh my god, there's zonk everywhere. Put on your hazmat suit,
Why
fellas.
is there zonk
We're
all over
going
this? Why is there zonk all over this desk? He said that. He zonked all over the desk.
Yeah. Oh. Oh my god, they're actually
Big
zonk
object.
everywhere. What the fuck? Is this the monument from 2001?
Big
What
object.
the fuck is this?
You have to click the big object, bro.
I don't want to click the big object. Can I leave? I should
Oh.
look around a little more.
It's too late now. You've already walked in here. You can't leave.
Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this.
Did you see the window earlier?
But what in the world is this? And the moment I looked at that object, the leading Hajime.
Wait, we're getting a bit fucky now, aren't we? It's, oh,
It is her!
It's
Him.
Shakira!
Shakira,
It's Shakira! Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program.
A person?
It's Shakira!
Floating person is talking to me.
He's here!
Who is it? No. Is this even a person in the first place?
1 second, I need to find the... Can I add one?
Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad.
I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me Alter fucking Ego, but you interrupted me. This is the name my master gave me when he created me.
It can talk. But what are you?
I do have one. Here it is. I know I have
Alter
it.
ego? Artificial intelligence program?
I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I am responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. Want to cuddle him, don't we all? I can't exactly exert much influence. In fact, my existence is the only one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. The fires has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, the world I'm managing is acting very peculiar.
Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it. It's that feeling from earlier again. This floating, like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground. Like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program?
The Neo World program has omitted the data collection proceeding for shipping the entire world and such. Only the data collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where the research facility is located. This is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? To answer, it would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, this school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you, too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry. That reminds me of how much he said I'm sorry. And that's one of his voice lines. I'm sorry. I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the observer of the Neo World program.
Most of its words. I understand what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. The missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths. They're all just fiction. Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place?
The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. Oh yeah, because if the world was truly destroyed, it would make sense that they would make a computer simulation, to like to kind of live in a weird way.
Like the Matrix.
Yeah.
A program for creating hope. But the fact that we're here, And the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right?
Deleting my memory is the first step toward replacing my memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you're set to. And from there, you upload memories obtained in the virtual world.
Removing memories of any time period you set it to. So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right?
That is a mystery to me, too. Booting this program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while it's still in an experimental stage, I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I do not know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry.
Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us. But we're trying to save the world, right? Or is the... No, not our ally.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable.
If you start fucking crying.
I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this.
All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus?
Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors.
2 monitors?
Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the Observer and that teacher role had been given the authority to influence you all. Yeah, they're spot on, you know.
Nani?
I'm sorry. All their mannerisms are very good. It literally is Shakira.
What do you mean?
No,
the alter ego?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Observer and the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they seemed to be the same as everyone else.
What kind of authority does the teacher role have?
As an example, the teacher creates the rules of the world and manages them.
So did Monami's magic stick give her the special authority?
So we were living in the normal situation, and then when Monokuma showed up, that's when the virus attacked, I guess. And we fucked it all up.
Monokuma is the virus.
If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there is no risk of abuse. Because the virus is affecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where the violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death.
What is that virus?
I don't really know the details behind the true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contained my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience.
She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock in the funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. The alter ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created.
Yeah, he tried his best.
I can tell that just by communicating with her. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this alter ego? If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Damn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging war against another one. That's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program?
The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physical uploaded it.
Physically.
I don't know, I just imagine Yoshi like, yo, Makoto, what if I just put this USB stick I found outside into the
Bruh.
alter ego program?
Gonzo.
Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility. And directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened.
It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility? But the only person who could enter that facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth?
So you believe Monokuma, but you won't believe Shakira? Mom.
Yeah, fuck you. Why am I assuming that everything is a lie?
Nice. Yeah, that's the shooting then.
The observers.
Chigaki.
Who could they be?
I wonder who they are.
Who's that Pokemon?
Do you have a joke or?
What?
Nice. I thought you were gonna had a joke, lined up. You were gonna say something. And
No. Just because they were blacked out. Funny joke.
Funny joke. Hey, but it's Chiaki. It's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas. So it has a limit too.
A limit?
If it took an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer.
It's Pikachu. It's Chiaki. Fuck!
Such as, in order to end the program or release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure, and
Hey, come on now.
okay, man, even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you. Get out. Fuck off. If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it could be parallel too. The fluctuation based on the definition of existence that constitutes the relationship from there, the paradigm. Change the results by being cut off rapidly causes a situation where your own existence unobservable and accelerates across with the joint daughters Leo and your man of the world, and the situation from the context invites your referendum.
Oh God!
Referendum,
Hey.
man. Referendum, boys and uniform, you reds, boys and you. What kind of overstimulation torture is this? Listen,
Find this
they're just holding hands. They're homies.
just a couple of bros.
Yeah. No, bro.
What the heck?
Tell them.
That silhouette anywhere.
Tell them, Makoto.
No.
What? Come on, let's go.
What?
Let's
Just
go.
happened.
It's him.
You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh?
It's my boy.
Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side. I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished from that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us. I really want to save you right now, or save you right away. But because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. but Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. It looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Just, who is this guy anyway?
Mr.
Is he
Miyagi.
our ally? Since there's no time, I'm gonna say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's just the virus. It's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know. Leon Upside Down.
Leon
Lamau.
upside down.
Lee Upside Down Lamau. That's the number we found at Nezumi Castle. The door to the ancient ruin was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left the Leon Upside Down Lamau password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go to.
Oh, is that where there were snakes?
Ah.
It's sneaky.
Oh, fuck. Alright, sitting up.
I never thought that Naruto, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, Naruto wasn't me, Lamau. I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in the dilemma.
That she also tried to frame you for murder, bro.
Ah, shut up. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I am entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair, using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them.
Hope.
Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? But in a worst case scenario, when an observer who has the role of teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence? Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of an observer. Which means, even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do I need to somehow get that number. Kimoyashi Baba. Death.
Holy shit. His head was like flipping. Well, man, yeah. Hello.
Hmm? Say what?
What does that just know? Hey Hachimi, what was the weirdness just now?
Nothing really.
I see.
Anyway.
Oh well, anyway, that's all your hints you're gonna get then. That no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff? I'm gonna butt in again.
Did Monokuma not notice what just happened?
It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here.
Hey, about that guy just now.
There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I should have a lot of questions.
I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with the guy just now.
You guys have a weapon, a very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do, this is alter ego, is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might, so you guys can use that weapon. The rest of you is up to you. Do your best.
Do your best, huh? But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth.
True.
But what are we supposed to do when the truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? Wouldn't the world be flipped over? Or when the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do?
It is meaningless. Oh. 11037.
Leon upside down,
Yeah.
Lamau has been added to Droop.
Remember at the start of the game, Monokuma said it's just a game? Yeah, he said that. Recently,
There
he
it
said,
is.
remember what I said at the start of the game? He literally came up to us and said that to us as well.
He nudged us.
He nudged us, hey, remember that thing I said at the start of the game? Lol.
LOL.
Alright. Let's go into the Jime.
The guy. Ding dong, bing bong.
Bye, alter ego.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
Plunge me, daddy.
It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam. Please enter the red door
Red door.
located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy.
See you soon, lads.
A red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that.
Isn't that what inverted means?
What?
Inverted Monokuma looks basically the same, but flip. Oh, because, oh, I see, because if they just change his colors around, he is kind of the same looking better.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying, Arjun.
He means this red door, right? Do I just have to go in there?
Yeah.
If I do that, will this be finished?
Nothing's ever bad happened beyond these doors.
Okay.
This game's
I
getting
see you've
very,
done some redecorating.
This game's getting very out there, isn't there? Is that binary?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Let's get him, Makoto.
No. I can't turn around, by the way. I can only walk back and forth.
Oh, cool. Oh no, I'm non-binary?
Uh-oh.
Not the binary.
Not the binary.
I can translate that just very slowly though.
Nope. Nope. Oh shit.
Class trial, ground 1.
Huh? This place?
Yo,
Looks like everyone's here.
Tits McGee.
Just tits,
Had a
thank you.
dream.
Damn right.
Damn right. It seems that this is going to be the final place.
Oh, baby gangster.
Binary converted
However-
trans said, for fuck's sakes, the chicken fillet rolls are expensive these days. It's just all over the wall. That's all it says. Lad, Centra is an absolute rip. However, this place is,
My wife. Is this a trial field? But why is it a trial field?
This sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before. We've been here before, right?
Yeah. This should be the place that the door to the ancient ruins leads to.
Hey,
Seems pretty strange that we've been that other building up till now.
damn it.
It's like we're dreaming or something.
If this is a dream, then this too is very...
welcome!
So you finally arrived. Congrats. You guys are the first ones to ever beat the game. You. After stopping by Hope's Peak Academy, you finally come back to this place. Welcome.
Oh fuck, I dropped the fuck.
Jeez. The graduation exam site within the secret ruins of Jabberwock Island. They've got an achievement.
Oh, I got an achievement?
You have the most characters alive.
Woo! Celebration pints. Agreed. Oh fuck. Wait, how many coins do I have?
I don't know.
Can I bet? Oh my god.
You can give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different than the ground trial from the day before.
Stupid fool.
From before.
The trial actually inspired the one from before, so in a way, this place is the original.
You spent 11 on Naruto Chapter 5? Oh god, did I?
And chapter 5 was bullshit.
Yeah. 2. I'll take 2. Thank you.
Hey, hey.
Who cares? This graduation exams means we can finally go home, right?
Of course!
I love the way Minimaru's still there, yo. Of course, man. Is that what you get to decide?
Huh?
And if we decide, what do we have to do?
Now then.
Now, please take a look at the LCDP touch fucking panel built into your seats. You got chair warmers too. What's this fucking... Oh my god. Compared to the other trials, the rules are much simpler this time. Not even all that. Like,
Yes, indeed.
there are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision.
Nice. Just pouring me Coke. 1 second. Alright.
If you don't press either of them, it will be treated as an absence and will not be counted.
In other words,
Which means everyone who has died up until now will have their votes treated as absences. Then the result is based on the majority vote. If a graduate is chosen by a majority vote, from there an event that's kind of like a graduation storm, what you call a graduation program, will begin. Even if we do the stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty damn obvious. Well, what does graduate mean? Exactly, you know, he could be just fucking... Come on, let's move on with this team. We can press it now, right?
no.
Can't do that yet, man. I mean, your resolve has been firmed, right? You will be swept away by society's harsh current.
Shut up! Shut up!
Who the hell cares? I'm gonna press it.
Mad lad.
What's this?
My, which of your orifices are you using to dispute that vial? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as a teacher, you know.
What? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote?
That's right.
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
Damn it.
So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Well,
That's a good quote. What if? Does your asshole ever get jealous with the amount of shit that comes out of your mouth, Kazuchi?
Nice.
I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
No way.
But don't you have to worry, man. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. This is merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be.
Doing it because it's how it has to be. It doesn't mean he can exert his will over everything. He too has a limit. Is this what Alter Ego was talking about?
Anyway,
Even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to do it to solve the mystery. Afterwards, you can cast majority votes, and from there, we can move on to the graduation program. But why do we even have to go through something that's so dumb? Well, that is,
You
Is it-
said you were waiting for the main cast, right?
yeah, the cool fellas. What?
Which means you're just stalling for time then.
Who's the main cast? Oh, never you mind. It has nothing to do with you fellas.
That is.
There is no way nothing to do with us. We are the only ones who are involved, you know.
The mystery gang. Oh my god.
I got like Scoob.
so annoying.
It doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. Jeez. That's why it's not to do with you. Just perform your roles and I'll play at it, right?
I think Yoshi would be Scoob, if I had to guess.
He'd be Shaggy, no?
I think
Yeah, he'd be.
But then who would be
He's both.
Scoob?
He's both of them.
he's both.
He's combined.
Rolled into one.
Yeah, he's Scooby Doo and Shaggy.
You piss me off.
Hold on, what's with the chump comment?
I can't ignore that.
It's not important or anything, but make sure you turn that toy off, please. He's fucking annoying.
He's Velma, playing without his glasses. Remove
Yeah,
Scooby from
they
the
did,
mystery.
yeah.
What?
And they made the mystery gang all black and Asian.
Is it called Scooby Doo?
I thought it's called Velma, I think.
How random.
But they made Velma black and a lesbian, and they made Shaggy black. They made, I think, Daphne Asian,
But why get rid of Scooby Doo? That's the main question.
because you can't make him a lesbian.
Oh,
We gotta tick those
forgive you.
boxes, boy.
no dogs.
No dogs allowed. How dare you treat him like a toy?
What's this?
I treated. If I treated you like a toy, you got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me. I'm basically just God. Just how promising could you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life. Before you die, see my power into your memories.